Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. Today's new video is my NFL top 5 defensive tackles going into 2023. Let's jump right into the list at number 5. At number 5, I got Jeffrey Simmons. Let's take a quick look at the stat line. All right, Jeffrey Simmons, 25 tackles, 7.5 sack lunches from the D tackle position, which is very difficult. One forced fumble and obviously no picks. He's played 4 seasons for the Titans, has 109 solo tackles, 80 assisted, 21 sack lunches, and 3 fumble recoveries. Let's go a little bit deep dive into the stat line. So as he came into as a rookie, didn't really play that much, got a little bit injured and banged up, 2 sack lunches. Then the sophomore season got 3. And then now, obviously, in his junior and senior seasons, as you can see, the production has gone up. 8.5 sack lunches in 2021 and 7.5 in 2022. And I don't really see him slowing down. We know the Titans are going to be a team that is going to struggle. They are going to be a team that I feel that is going to need him desperately to be on the field for every game. And hopefully that he can continue on his way upward of 10 sack lunches. At number 5, I have Jeffrey Simmons. At number 4, this was tough. Okay, at number 4, there's many other, individuals that I could have put up here in consideration with Jeffrey Simmons and Cameron Hayward. Dexter Lawrence is another guy just outside of my list as well. But if you actually look at his numbers, they're better than Jeffrey Simmons. Maybe Jeffrey Simmons is a bigger name, even though Cameron Hayward is a Hall of Famer, I believe. But I feel like maybe Simmons has gotten a little bit more pub in the last 2 years than Hayward. But Hayward has the career stats. Let's take a quick peek on why I have him ahead of Simmons and why he's number 4. And arguably, you can argue number 3. Let's take a quick peek. All right, Cameron Hayward, 39 tackles, 4 loss, 10.5 sack lunches, 1 forced fumble, no picks. Now, Hayward's played 12 seasons for the Steelers. 379 solo tackles, 235 assisted, 78.5 sack lunches, 7 fumble recoveries, 2 picks, selected to play in 3 Pro Bowls. Let's go a little bit a deep dive. And as we take a look at this production. So as you look in 2011 when he came in, obviously, 1 sack lunch, nothing to really get crazy about. Then in the next year, sophomore season, 1.5. He's not on anybody's radar. But in that third season, in 2013, 5 sack lunches. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Then in 2014, 7.5. 2015, 7. So you had 3 years of 5 or more, a little bit of a drop off in 2016 because he got hurt. He only played in 7 games. So you got 3 sacks in 7 games is hella respectable. But look at this run that he's had since 2017. He's had 1 off year, obviously, in 2020. But other than that, he has been one of the best in the NFL, no doubt. Take a look. 12 in 2017, 8 in 2018, 9 in 2019. The drop off with 4, but look at the last 2 years. He's getting older. He's not a young buck. He ain't a rookie anymore. The 6'5", 295 horse, 10 sack lunches, in 2021, and 10.5 in 2022. So for that, I have to put my guy, Cameron Hayward, at number 4. Now, at number 3, you might have an idea who I'm going to put here. Got the bag, got the big money, and this is kind of the future of the position, in my opinion. And can we get some damn pictures on StatMuse? What the hell are they doing? All right, at number 3, Quinton Williams. The guy got his bag. When he's on the line, they are one of the best defensive line fronts in the league. When he's not playing, they're the worst. So that's why he had to get paid. 35 tackles for loss, 12 sack lunches, 2 forced fumbles, 0 picks last year. He's played 4 seasons for the Jets, 118 solo tackles, 73 assisted, 27.5 sack lunches, and 2 fumble recoveries. Let's do a deep dive with the stats. So as you can see, he missed some time, obviously, in the first 2 years. 13 games played, obviously, in 2019 and 2020, and he had 2.5 sack lunches, and then it went up to 7, a very respectable number. It's hard. It's not like DN numbers where you're going to get 10, 15, 20. It's very difficult. You got to go back to look, when Aaron Donald and Warren Sapp were in their prime. Even for greatness like that, it's hard to get above 5 sack lunches at the D tackle position. So 7 in 2020, 6 in 2021, and then look at the breakout year last year with 12, and I don't see him slowing down. And the only reason that I put him up above Cameron Hayward, with the 10 and the 10.5, just based off the youth movement and what I think he's going to be able to do with the Jets with Aaron Rodgers this year and Sauce Gardner. At number 3, I have Quinton Williams. Now, this was tough. At number 2, you could argue that this guy is creeping up towards number 1 status. He definitely deserves the recognition, and it's almost like 1A, 1B. And so you have no photo for Simmons, no photo for Hayward, no photo for Quinton Williams. What the hell, StatMuse? But guess what? We got a photo for my guy, Chris Jones. Who? Chris Jones. Let's take a look at the stat line, and he's threatening for the number 1 position. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, baby. 30 tackles for loss. 15.5 sack lunches, yum, 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 yum. 2 forced fumbles and 0 picks. He's played 7 seasons for the Chiefs Kingdom, 168 solo tackles, 75 assisted, 65 sack lunches, 3 fumble recoveries, 2 picks. He's a Hall of Famer, selected to play in 1 Pro Bowl and has 2 1 championships with the Chiefs Kingdom. Now let's take a breakdown in the stat line. Let's take a peek. So as he came into the league, obviously in the first 2 years, you see 2 in the first season, so nothing to really shake a stick at, but that's where he took off. 2017, look at as you scroll down, 6.5 in 2017, 15.5 in 2018, and that's when he became a name. Then in 2019, he had 9 sack lunches, 2020, 7.5. He gets a lot of double teams, triple teams, as we know, like Aaron Donald. 2021 with 9, and then last year with the explosive year, championship, 15.5 sack lunches, just like his career high in 2018. The guy is a freaking beast. I don't see any slowing down in Chris Jones. Who? Chris Jones. And honestly, he's getting very, very close. We know Aaron Donald is getting closer to being on the way out. And at one point when he's gone, this is going to be your new number 1 D tackle in the league. And honestly, he puts up numbers as of late that he is the number 1 D tackle. But we got to give respect where respect is due to the number 1 D tackle in the league, even though it was a little bit of an off year last year. We're talking about my number 1. And at one point, he was the number 1 defensive player overall, not just D tackle, D end, or D line, like overall at any position. And you know who we're talking about? We're talking about Aaron freaking Donald. Now let's pull up the stat line with him as well. Let's go to Aaron Donald. And they got a picture, obviously, for Jones and Donald, but nothing for Simmons, Hayward, and Williams. Get your shit together, StatMuse. Let's take a peek. All right, Aaron Donald, 25, 26, 27 tackles for loss, 5 sack lunches. For most D tackles, that would be a dream come true. But for him, it's a really down year. Only 1 forced fumble, no picks. The Rams were garbage last year, and obviously that has a little bit of, something to do with it. Now, he's played 9 seasons for the Rams, 312 solo tackles, 178 assisted, 103 sack lunches, incredible, 7 fumble recoveries, 5 Pro Bowls, 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, which is fucking insanity, and a Defensive Rookie of the Year award, and 1 championship. This guy is the modern day Warren Sapp, but guess what? I'm a Bucs guy. This guy's even better than Warren Sapp, and that is big facts. Let's go and deep dive in the stat line. Take a peek. He came into the league and he didn't have to have like a 2 sack lunch or a 3 or a 4 to get going. He said, nah, I'm the best in the fucking world. Comes in as a rookie of the year, 9 sack lunches right out of the gates. Then he backs it up with an 11, double digits, then an 8, then another 11, and then look at 2018. Holy shit, 20.5. There's defensive ends that can't even hit that number. Freaking incredible. Then 12.5, 13.5, 12.5, and then he had an injury-riddled season with only 11 games played. So I honestly think even if he had maybe 3 or 4 more games, this would have been up to 10. At the very, very least, maybe 8 or 9. So if he would have played a full season, I think this number would be very similar to even the lower numbers of maybe 2015 to 2017. I think that if he would have played a full season, we're talking somewhere between 9 and 11 sacks last year. So even though he didn't hit the number because he got hurt, I still can't put Chris Jones ahead of him just yet, but I know Aaron Donald is going to retire pretty soon, so we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Number 1, Aaron Donald for at least 1 more year, and we'll see where he goes. Let's go and do a quick recap with my NFL top 5 defensive tackles in 2023. At number 5, the Titans, Jeffrey Simmons. At number 4, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Cameron Hayward. At number 3, the New York Jets, Quinton Williams. At number 2, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chiefs Kingdom, Chris Jones. Who? Chris Jones. And at number 1, you already know, the Los Angeles Rams and Aaron Donald. Make sure you guys comment below and let me know your top 5 if there's any differences in, and I'll end up doing another, top 5. I'm trying to decide on where I want to go, if I want to go linebacker, safety, corner, but we'll be doing another top 5 video tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys think in your top 5. Comment below, and I'll be back very, very soon. Gang,